You're watching YWAM Perth News.
This is week 4 of the April quarter. Let's hear what the students are learning about.
During discipleship training school, it's been a full time of renewal. So all things have been made new in my life. From who I am, to who God is, to how I perceive people, to literally the physical, the way my eyes seem new, everything seems brand new. I'm sitting in lectures and I'm listening to what the person's saying, but God is ministering directly, is speaking to me, not just through them, but is speaking into my mind and interpreting what they're telling me. So everywhere I'm walking, as I'm walking through here and I'm talking to people, it's like this place is a workshop. So God's using people to minister to me, He's using leaders to minister to me, He's using my thoughts, He's renewing my thoughts. It's just a complete time of being demolished, flattened, and God's building me back up as He wants me to be, which is what I cried out for and is now what He's given me. So that's what the discipleship training school's done so far.
Hi, my name is James Manson. I'm 23 years old at the moment at YWAM Perth studying Maps DTS. And I hail from the Swan Valley, just outside of Perth, and yeah, I suppose some highlights from the DTS so far has been coming from a non-Christian background, has been just learning how to pray and communicate with God, and even just learning about the nature and character of God has been an absolute wild ride. And furthermore to that, in media, using these tools I've learned to know to spread the good news and to learn more about God. And we talk about things like evangelistic guerrilla warfare and going out into the streets and outreaching to so many different locations, both here in Perth and in our future outreach. So that's very, very exciting for me. And I suppose DTS in itself, I'm finding absolutely exhilarating. Like, the people are so diverse. We're a class of, I think, 12, and we represent 7 or 8 nations, and that's absolutely intense. Culturally, it's so thick, it's amazing, from Estonia to the Americas and the Perth, and it's just amazing. And I guess one of the best things about it is having a different perspective on life. Inviting God into every part of my life, to be able to serve Him, to be able to wash dishes with a newfound enthusiasm, because I'm not just cleaning up after people's mess, it's working side by side with God for a greater purpose, for a greater cause, and that to me is just so fulfilling.
My name is Daniel Swall. I am from Nashville, Tennessee in the United States. I'm here in Perth, Australia, doing a school of worship with YWAM. Learning about different aspects of worship and what worship essentially is. And so one of the things we've been learning is the biblical and historical view of worship, and how that has actually affected history over the years, and what that has brought to our culture and so many cultures around. And so what I view of worship is more of an act. And what I mean by that is, take the word praise, for example. The word praise actually means to speak well of the Lord and recalling the things that He has done in our past and the things that He will do in the future. And we can have just extreme faith that the Lord is good and He has our best interest at heart. And He's going to do amazing things in our life.
Yeah, so Mobilise. We're going to be heading off this Sunday up across the Nullarbor up to Cairns, where we're going to head down the east coast of Australia. We're going to be gone for about 7 weeks. We're going to be sharing in schools, universities, churches, youth groups. We're going to be doing a lot of this through worship, having times of worship so people can encounter God, and then through that have hear the voice of God to go out into the nations. And really wanting the Christians of this nation to grab God's heart more and more for the lost and for the nations.
Hello everyone, it's such a privilege to introduce to you the Wheel Drive DTS. My name is Romano and I will be leading the school in July. The heart behind every DTS is to get to know God and experience Him through personal revelation and understanding of who He is.
Things that we will do in this DTS are fishing,
cooking on open fires, sleeping underneath the stars, and go camping for 3 weeks of lecture phase on the beach and have lectures in a tent. Now, if you want to learn more about an amazing God, if you have a passion for adventure, and if you want to get into four-wheel driving, this school is for you. See you in July.